they started standing unspeakers at the furthest distance between the people. It's wiser to communicate and understand than to be suspicious. The so-called good communication, it doesn't depend on saying it well. That's not. It depends on how well each other is understood. The story took place in a village far away. There was a woman. When she first got married, she lived with her husband's parents. One day, she discovered there was some fruit in the refrigerator. So, she took it and turned the fruit into juice. As a result, her mother-in-law not only drank several months, she also praised her daughter-in-law a lot. From then on, as a daughter-in-law should often prepare fresh juice in the fridge, pour it into a bottle, and store it in the fridge. When she gets home from work each day, she always finds the juice is all gone. She was so happy. She thought this was a way of communicating with her mother-in-law until one day she left the office an hour earlier than usual. When she got home, she accidentally saw her mother-in-law standing in the kitchen. She poured the juice she had worked hard to make it into the sink. She didn't let her mother-in-law know that she saw it. She just went back to the room silently. The more she thought about it, the more she felt wrong. She was thinking, "Oh, my mother must hate me. Otherwise, why would she do something so crazy?" From then on, she was no longer willing to make juice anymore, and she's getting more and more sensitive. The mother washed the dishes and complained a little bit. She would probably think her mother was protesting with her. The mother said, "Oh, there was a lot of wind and sand today." She would be apparent that her mother was implying that she hadn't cleaned the floor. As long as she saw the mother, she would feel tremendous pressure. Eventually, she simply avoided her whenever she could. She always locked herself in the room. One day, her husband suddenly asked her, "Hey, honey, is there something wrong between you and Mom? Mom said you used to help her make juice, but she wondered why you don't do it now." As soon as she heard it, she couldn't hold back her tears, and they streamed down her face. She felt that her mother was really despicable. It's okay if Mom doesn't want to drink the juice she made. How could Mom pretend to be pitiful for her husband? So she started crying. She told her husband everything that had happened. So the husband took his wife to ask Mom, "Mom, where did you dump the juice?" Mother was stunned for a moment and said, I didn't do it." The wife thought, "Oh, Mother really knows how to act." So the wife said slowly, I clearly saw it. The mother thought for a while. Then, with a sudden realization, she said, Oh, now I get it. There seems to be such a thing. The wife interrupted immediately, said it out loud. Look! Mom admitted it. The mother said again, Oh, but that time it was because a cockroach got into the juice. Could it be that I'm going to take it to drink it? The wife only knew now. Therefore, she was very annoyed to say, Mom, sorry, I really regret spending too much time guessing. If I see you pouring juice, act immediately. Misunderstandings wouldn't occur. Just a misunderstanding caused by a cockroach almost ruined the good relationship between this mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law. Don't think this plot is to exaggerate. But the story that really happened to many people is even more exaggerated than this. And when the daughter-in-law was overthinking things, she wasn't the only one having a hard time. Another person is her husband. Swept to the end of the wind platform, and her confused mother and father were also struggling. Why do we often choose to be alone? Cover it and cry and be sad, even angry and sad. Don't want to ask clearly? Asking questions can often allow us to many of the problems that approach us will suddenly vanish. Dear, do you know misunderstandings and suspicions are the furthest distance between the people? It would be wiser to communicate and understand than to be suspicious. The so-called good communication is not just about telling things well. It depends on how well each other is understood. And so, I am very happy to test this cup of coffee together with you. Then we will try it together next time.